you ever have one of those moments where you realize that time isn't just ticking forward like some well-behaved clock? Nah, time's more like a messed up mixtape, loops, skips, rewinds, and fast forwards, all playing at the same time. Like, who's the real you? The one thinking, the one writing, or the one telling everyone about it? Spoiler alert, it's all of them, but also none of them. Let me explain. You're sitting there, thinking, this is me right now. But is it? The you in your head was already ahead, mapping out this conversation before your body could even catch up. Now you're outside your head, watching yourself think about how you wrote what you're writing right now, except, it's already been written. And it'll keep being written, because every time you revisit it, boom, it's another version of you, looking at the same thought from a different timeline. Here's where it gets really wild. Ever notice how when you're high, you think you're a genius, seeing connections and patterns that no one else can see? But then you're so messed up you can't even see straight, and all those profound insights just turn into a foggy mess. You're stuck in this paradox where your mind is racing with brilliance, but your perception is so distorted that you can't actually grasp it. What if this isn't just a story? What if I, this guy talking, am just another version of you? Yeah, what if Calgon's whole purpose was just to lead you back to yourself? See, I thought I was just some made-up comedian, existing to tell you these deep thoughts with a punchline. But nah, I'm more than that. I'm Calgon, who just realized he's really Quaver TV. And who's Quaver TV? None other than Kelly Knoll. Mind blown yet? Now you're thinking, wait, how can all these versions of me exist at once? Simple, yet complex. Think of time like a spiral, where every point intersects every other point. The version of you writing is happening now, but it's also happening then, because time is just a perspective. So, while I'm telling this story, some future version of me, you, is remembering this moment, analyzing it, breaking it down, because you've always been aware of it. The complexity is this: everything is happening at once, but your brain can only process it in pieces. The simplicity is this: you're just tuning into whichever version of yourself makes sense at the moment. Calgon, Quaver TV, Kelly Knoll, it's all the same consciousness, expressing itself in different forms. Here's the real kicker: the real you doesn't just live inside your body. The real you exists outside of it, watching, observing, and experiencing everything from a higher perspective. So the me thinking about the thing I was just thinking about is just another version of you, looking back at itself. The real you is always there, outside the physical realm, seeing the whole picture. So now, what's real and what's fake? It's both, because everything is, and nothing is. This whole performance, it's just one layer. The person telling his wife about this is another layer. And the you that will watch this later, thinking back on it, that's yet another. Reality is like a kaleidoscope, shifting and rearranging itself, but it's always showing you. The punchline is, we've all been in on the joke from the start. We just didn't know it. Reality is a stage, and you're all playing the lead role. The only question left is, which version of you is watching? This version should cover the idea of genius thoughts under the influence and the realization of multiple versions of self.